All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So I was actually out and about pretty much all day today, and just got home, was checking Twitter a little bit, and saw a couple messages from a couple people talking about there's, I guess, a new situation maybe potentially brewing with Mekhi Becton. Apparently, Robert Saleh said in a press conference that the top five or the best five offensive linemen will be the team's starters. And personally, real quick side tangent, that's my approach. I felt like once Saleh did that last season, that's when things really started to click on the offensive line. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different situation. Last season, at that point in time, we had a ton of different injuries. But with that said, I want the best five guys out there, right? I think with kind of a rough outlook projecting into next season, this is how I see the offensive line playing out. At left tackle, Dwayne Brown. Left guard, Laken Tomlinson. At center, I'm totally cool with either Connor McGovern coming back on the one-year contract or Joe Tippmann, rookie second-round pick. I want the best player out there. So, hey, if Tippmann comes in and wins the job, then great, let's roll with him. But if it looks like he could use a little bit more work, or McGovern just is the better center in camp and preseason, then let's roll with him. Right guard, AVT. Right tackle, this is where things get interesting for me personally. I'm thinking it's a competition, an open competition between Mekhi Becton, Max Mitchell, and Billy Turner. Now, the reason why I want this big competition at right tackle is because with the other four positions, the other four slots, I feel pretty good about all those guys if they remain healthy. Laken Tomlinson is a bit questionable. He's on the really big contract for left guard. I'm expecting a little bit more production this upcoming season, and I felt like a lot of Jets fans wanted more from him last year because of what he was getting paid. But when I look at right tackle, Mekhi Becton obviously has played one game in 2 seasons. Max Mitchell dealt with the blood clots last season and missed a lot of time, and he was not even expected to be a starter to begin with a year ago. And then Billy Turner, the new guy on the team, knows the system, knows Nathaniel Hackett, knows Aaron Rodgers quite well. So I don't want to just sign him and have a question mark at right tackle, his best position in my opinion, and say, okay, well, we're gonna have a 2-man competition and we just brought you in for depth. That's not really how I'm looking at it. Anybody that can play right tackle, I think, should have a shot at winning it. But to circle back and talk about the point of the video, the potential drama here with Mekhi Becton, apparently in response to Robert Saleh coming out and saying he is going to go with the top 5 offensive linemen, Becton wrote on Twitter, I don't know if it was in like all caps or what the punctuation was looking like, but apparently he said like, I am a left tackle, and then deleted the tweet. Robert Saleh was asked about it later on in the following press conference, and he basically just said, go win the job. Go win left tackle then. That's pretty much it. Now, I don't want to, make a mountain out of an anthill or anything like that. To me, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a tweet, in my opinion. Like, I'm not going to be looking into this or anything like that. I think it's, we have a guy here, Mekhi Becton, who's probably really anxious to play, wants to get out there, wants to make an impact, and hasn't really had the chance to because he's been hurt the last 2 seasons. But here's the thing, okay, and it's a little bit of a paradox. When I watched Becton, in his rookie season, I mean, he was flat out. He was great, right? He's a road grader out there, Highway 77, big ticket, right? A bunch of nicknames. Everybody was obsessed with Mekhi Becton, and rightfully so. I mean, the production, the tape, it was all there. It's domination in the running game. Becton was great. When I think about Mekhi Becton at right tackle, the question comes up knee health, right? Obviously, he's going to be pressing and playing at somewhat, at different angles here. And the lower body injuries that he's been dealing with these past 2 seasons might not be the smartest idea with him lining up at right tackle moving forward. That's completely understandable. But this is kind of why it's a paradox, because we have Dwayne Brown on the other side of the offensive line, somebody who had a hurt shoulder last season, already up there in age, late 30s, somebody who it wasn't a 100% guarantee that was going to be back playing in the NFL for this upcoming season. He can't really play. I don't think Dwayne Brown is going to be moving positions, right? He was the left tackle of the I guess the permanent left tackle of the team last season. I don't see a situation where Dwayne Brown kicks over to the right side of the offensive line and now he's playing right tackle and Becton's playing left tackle. So I think right now Becton does have a little bit of a luxury in a sense that he could potentially play either position, or as he's at least talked about with playing both positions, either positions, I should say. Whereas Dwayne Brown, it's probably only going to be left tackle. I could be wrong. Maybe Saleh comes out and says, hey, no, Dwayne Brown is going to be the team's right tackle. I doubt it. But at this point, again, my outlook on the O-line coming up for this next season, Dwayne Brown, Laken Tomlinson, Connor McGovern or Tippmann, whoever's the better player, AVT at right guard, and then right tackle, the best player. The best player out of that three-man open competition for me. And also, while I'm at it, talking about competition, let's throw Carter Warren in there too. Rookie from Pitt, mid-round pick, 4th rounder. Okay, a guy who fits the system, has a lot of experience, a lot of starts under his belt at Pitt, so he's going to be, coming into this Jets locker room not like a deer in headlights, like, oh my god, this is the NFL, like this is absolutely insane. I have 13 starts under my belt. No, not in the least. Okay, so I think I like Saleh's approach, with acquiring Aaron Rodgers, and I've said this a bunch of times now, and I'm going to continue to say it. I mean, we all understand this. The window's so small. We can't be messing around, playing games on the offensive line, not knowing what to do here, not knowing what to do there. Have a plan, stick with it, and roll with the best players. Give the Jets the best chance to win every single Sunday. That's my take on it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You can make an argument, hey, he's young, he might deserve more playing time over, this veteran, or he's just a stopgap here. Play the best 5. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.